This will be quick. I was actually no, I was actually sitting right here, and because I'm working on my phone, I don't need my glasses on. And some working guy, because I can tell he's in a company truck. I hear him yelling from the parkway over there and stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm going to show you what evil, wicked mood I'm in. Uh, so the dude is, and I'm giving him the clear indication I can't see what the fuck he's doing, but it appears he's like waving around a bill. Turns out it's a $5 bill. And then he crumples it up drug style. If you ain't been around the business, you don't know what. He crushed it into a little ball, and he just barely chunks it, able to chunk it past the window, and managed to get it right on the grass, right over there, right on the very edge of the. And I just went like, okay, whatever. Because people have screamed death threats at me and told me to. It was Curtis Wyman himself who drove by one day and said, "Time for you to go." No, Curtis, that just encouraged me to hang around more. So I waited until the light changed and the guy was long gone, and just I figured it was probably money. But to tell you the truth, $5 is not worth me getting up and putting pressure and weight on my knees to go over and then bend over and pick up a wadded up $5 bill. Seriously, the people in this town have plenty of money. If all you can give is $5, you just go ahead and keep it yourself. But I deliberately wanted to give him the impression that that $5 is still just laying there in the grass. So, yeah, that's how evil I am. People are going to be evil to me and keep bringing me fucking food after I've. Please, I have 2,000 regular viewers. At least 400 of them are right here in the Pflugerville area. I can tell by the things they do and say. I've warned you about not giving me, especially during summertime, no unsealed food. Draws ants. I don't eat in the morning. Trying to load me up with food in the morning that's unsealed, etc. All these other things. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat crap. I just really don't. I cannot. I have, and every time I do, I get ill. And in a very unclean, please, I may have mentioned that when it comes down to that and stuff, I have to use a benzalkonium chloride. It's a kind of a cloth, more of a fabric type wipe, and literally have to shove something up the crack of my ass to make sure that things don't just leak out. Because that's what happens when you start reaching your limit on GMOs. Is you become incontinent, stem to stern. The stuff just starts leaking out from my built up gas from you do get it pretty gaseous. So anyway, that's how evil I was to that guy. He was trying desperately to give me $5, which is probably good because he probably spends, $50 a day on scratch offs and other shit like that. If I just had what is spent at 7-Eleven every day on scratch offs alone, I'd be set for life because it's probably $10,000, $20,000. If I had just what was spent on scratch offs and lottery and that one business right there, I could go buy a house or at least a little van and live in it. But no, they're busy out working on getting rich. But I just thought I'd let you know. I gave the guy a clear indication that, you know, I couldn't see. I'm looking at it just like this. Just like that. What? And after he threw it out the window, because how can you see? I just, yeah, I'm a bad dude. Bye. Let me give it a try. Please release me, let me go. Too much noise in the background. That was Perk Williams. He is one of my neighbors in Burleson County. I feel like I'm warming up, but I know that I have to wait probably another hour before I have a cup of coffee because that shit will drag me down and make me sleepy. And although I keep checking to make sure I only use ultra high temperature, half and half, or real dairy. I don't use any kind of artificial creamers. 7-Eleven uses pure cane sugar, and I get fresh brewed coffee there. They only recently started stocking boiled eggs, and so that's about between the coffee and the boiled eggs, that's about the only two things I can eat at 7-Eleven. Everything else there is a high risk for diarrhea, cramping, hypermotility. So anyway, if you wish to make a cash donation to me, please bear in mind, I don't care how much money you have to give me, I'm not going to get up and jump up out of this fucking chair to go get it. I only went to get that $5 bill because it would have been totally destroyed. It would have been soon sucked into the parkway and ground into a million pieces. Here, let me show it to you what drug money looks like. Where have I got it? Actually, the way he crushed it up tells me he's used to the. Yeah, here, that's what it looks like. Oh, yeah, I got it now. See, they crushed it up real small like this for the drops. Yeah, when like a nickel shard or something, they crush it up like this and throw it on the ground. If you find a bill like this in Pflugerville, Texas, of course, this one was fairly fresh. Yeah, hasn't really been in a. But if you see a bill like this that's crumpled up like that, that means it's been in the drug trade. There ain't really no drug trade around here. Not the way it is in Austin. I'm sure there's drug trade, but they don't have to crumple up their bills and shit. 8 minutes, I'm fucking out of here. I think I'm going to have to go over to 7-Eleven and drain the lizard. Got to avoid getting I don't really feel like another cup of coffee. I don't feel like really anything other than would like a cup of weak green tea. Sweet. But this is like one of the few 7-Elevens that he just doesn't stock any tea. I'm afraid he's going to, give me a hard time in there if I come in there although I'm a regular customer, he's trying to teach the new girl to always give me a discount. But I really don't like the way he plays around with that. Because I always wait until he's settled and shit, because sometimes the prices are like through the roof until he adjusts them downward. He likes to give this illusion that that's a straight blow through. Why would he stop? What the hell? Nope, he cleared it. 10 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a gas bag, but either today I'm either going to try to tell some football stories or some stories of the 60s and 70s, and they're probably not going to be pretty, because because I don't gush over rock and roll artists. Oh yeah, I might tell you the story of Carlos Santana. Y'all ain't, if you're a Santana fan, you're not gonna like it. Later.